There's so much to learn about how premature babies develop. Speaking with pediatric physical and occupational therapists who work with preemies, there's a lot to know about their development that differs from a full-term baby. These differences aren't good or bad. They're just good to know about so you can adjust how to play with baby to best fit their development. One area preemies who spent time in the NICU may need help with is their rib cage shaping. Just like the rest of our body, our rib cage grows as we develop. In babies, you can feel and even see that the rib cage ends high on their chest. During their development, the rib cage moves down their body and ends about halfway down the core, or trunk, as the abdominal muscles develop. When you think of a rib cage, your mind may imagine the shape of an adult skeleton, which is rounded. But during the first 2 years of life is actually when the rib cage gets this shape, and it needs some help with rounding out. It's important that the rib cage moves down the trunk and develops to protect the organs beneath them, like the heart, lungs, liver, and part of the stomach. The shape of the rib cage also affects the diaphragm, which helps with breathing, and the structure needed for strong postural muscles, which helps with activities like sitting upright. Needless to say, it's important that you help to develop baby's rib cage shape. One easy way to help baby develop their rib cage is just going about daily life. Picking them up, putting them in different positions, or letting them experience various movements. But without having this experience of different positions or positional variety, the baby doesn't have as much opportunity to round out their rib cage. If baby is in the NICU, they may not be getting as many varied positions. Spending a lot of time on their back in the crib, paired with the effects of gravity, can lead to the backside of baby's rib cage to flatten. It's important for baby to be in the NICU and get healthy. But when there's an opportunity, there are things you can do to help round out their rib cage. Putting baby in different positions and playing with them in different positions contributes to the positive development of baby's lungs, the muscles needed to stabilize the chest wall, and the shape of the ribs. After birth, the rib cage actually changes shape when placed in new positions. If baby is lying on their side with their arm between the floor and their chest, the ribs actually move inward to make room for the arm. This is why a variety of movements is so important. It allows the rib cage to experience and maintain the rounded shape. So try some new positions or play some of the following games. Tummy time. While you're in the NICU, and more importantly, out of the NICU, try giving baby a lot of tummy time. Tummy time is important for all babies and will help all aspects of motor development. Tummy time is a great position to help rib cage shaping, as the force of the ground on the ribs helps promote proper positioning of breathing muscles. It puts slight pressure on the rib cage to help begin the downward movement of the ribs. Being on their tummy also allows baby to get off their back and stop the pressure on the back of the ribs, helping to reduce the potential flatness. We always say that tummy time helps develop baby's neck, back, shoulder, and core muscles. The stretching and lengthening of these muscles helps with rib cage mobility and can help assist in more movement from baby. And there's more to just lying flat on their tummy. Without some mobility, babies don't typically like laying on their tummy. Bringing their arms in to help prop, or helping them with lifting their head up and keeping arms forward, makes tummy time a bit more tolerable. Play with baby in side lying. Side lying is a great developmental position. It allows baby's rib cage to round out, supports better breathing, and gives baby the opportunity to bring their hands together to play. Bringing their hands together and keeping their legs bent to stay in this position also gives them more flexion or bending experiences, which is so important for preemies. It's also a great way to interact with baby too. Make it a game by talking to baby or use a toy to get their attention. Baby won't even know the rib cage is rounding out. Be sure to try this on both sides. Get the wiggles. While baby is on their back, side, or sitting, place your hands around their trunk and under their armpits. Smile, laugh, talk, or sing to baby as you gently wiggle your hands down their sides. Try using a tickling motion while smiling at baby to make them laugh while also helping their ribcage positioning. Moving your hands or fingers down baby's ribcage will help with moving their ribs down their body and giving it a new input. Babies love movement, and movement is great for their ribcage development. So pick baby up, roll them onto their side, do some tummy time, just play with baby. Everyday life can give baby experiences they need to develop. If you have any questions about baby's ribcage or overall development, be sure to speak with your healthcare provider. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel and check out our other social media accounts in the description below. It's never too early or too late to get baby on the right pathway.